Hello everyone, my name is Micro, and I was one of the winners of the Mithril Records Battle Bros Remix contest. I made this remix specifically because I know all four of these guys, they're my friends, and I decided to do something that they weren't ready for. I took a bunch of their music and mashed all of it up into one drop for the first drop here. The second part was all my sound design, but this first drop was where all the magic happens, and a little bit of this orchestral section here. So that's what I'm going to be going over. I'll play the build-up now. All right, so first part of the drop is not nearly as complex as the second, but well, first of all, that's all my sound design. I'm not really going to be talking much about that, but this is where it starts to get interesting. So this is actually a sample from the first drop of Deadeye by DaRooster. And I just did a little bit of reverb throws. And as for how I got the bass by itself, I literally just used the FL like built-in AI thing. They have a stem separator now, if you didn't know. The drums are the same as the OG song. Or the kick and the snare are. I added all my own percussion. Rides in dubstep are so underrepresented, dude. So yeah, there's this part. That is Activation by K-Jax. I pitched it up by 1 because it was just off key, and then since it was didn't really have a whole lot of layering, I just added this and then put that on the bass. Here comes the second part of the drop. All right, so there is a DaRooster sample again. This time it's this one's called Iris. Open your eyes. I did a few cuts here because the original was it just had too much going on. Yeah, just was a little bit too constant, so I wanted to divide it up with these cuts. That's what I did here. And then there's this. That's technically kind of a reference to Halloween's Hero by K-Jax. I tried to sample it, but it just didn't really work. But I left the pattern in there. I didn't really count this as one of the 10 references that I was claiming on using. But you know, it's in there, and that's why it sounds like that. And then we get to this part. This part's cool. All right, this is my boy JazzaDogga. This guy, fucking sound design master, but just like with all artists, his old songs are not that great. So I took Bonkers, which is a very, very old song, and did this filter automation. And you know, I chopped it up into all these pieces because the original song is in swing tempo. And then we have this, which is a voice clip. This is a producer tag from the original song. That's JazzaDogga. And I layered this part with this. And then this is from Siege by JazzaDogga. Again, that's just the stem separator from FL, but I layered it with a sub to make it sound pretty real. And then there's a little bit of Deadeye in there again, just to act as a fill. And I took the same thing, but I had it rise up again with the sub, and then. All right, this one's a little hard. DatsFire, you probably recognize that one at this point. So that is Jazz Fight by DatsFire. Bit of a volume warning on this one. This is just my producer tag that I always use. That I slammed in there. This is DeRooster's like outro from the song, I think. I just took his laugh and then threw the siege bass in there again, and then did this pattern again. And that is my first drop from the song. And then this part, I just absolutely loved their melody here. A lot of people took the MIDI and, made their own lead and, like kind of changed the genre. I wanted to keep it pretty similar just because I love this part so much. And then I wanted to surprise them. This is definitely something I used to do with like my super, super old music. Just the kind of like Panda Eyes type of feel, but with an electric guitar in there. I really like how it came out, but the important part is the way this lead section works is each of these leads are made by the 4 members of the collab. And I was like, I'm taking part of this too, so I'm gonna have my own part, and it's gonna stretch on for an extra 4 bars. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the guitar work here. Go stream the full song. I'm not gonna spoil everything. But then we get to this part. This here is the main melody, but with a few minor changes. These also contain some references. I was surprised that they caught almost none of them, because I tried to get the boys to actually catch all the references that I hid in this song. They pretty much missed everything from this section. So I'll go over that now. This first one. This one's really hard to catch because I changed the rhythm a little, but that is Temporal by DeRooster. Those are the same notes. The main difference is Temporal is a 3/4 song, so definitely not going to catch it right away. All right, so that was the whole DeRooster part. And then this is K-Jax. There's Activation again. Yeah, they completely missed this one, even though I use Activation so many times in the song, like just to bully them. And then we've got JazzaDogga. I was really surprised he missed this one, because this was a song he recently put out and he was super proud of. I'm sure playing that solo now, you recognize it if you're watching. This is the exact melody. That's the exact melody from part of his song Land Ahoy. Specifically the VIP, which I made the video for him recently. And then we got this. That part, that little section right there is the melody from Insomnia by DatsFire. And that one they actually managed to spot when they were reacting to it the first time. And then, I repeat all that, go for the cinematic feel. There's a lot of expensive VSTs running, that's why it's lagging. FL and OBS aren't really best friends. So yeah, this last build up. There is activation a third time. Just during the build up. Yeah, it's getting a little laggy here. I'm not going to play this second drop because, for one, the second drop has no references to the other music, which is, the main subject of the video. But also, I'm not going to spoil you guys. I think you should go and listen to the original thing. It should be out by the time this video comes out on every single platform. Me and 3 other guys who remixed this song, all of them did an amazing job. Like, I barely even won. There were so many. I was really scared that I was not going to make it at all, but I managed to pull through with this, super creative idea. At least I think. I'll give myself credit for that. I'm sure I was able to surprise them. I was able to make them happy just by shoving all of their songs into mine. That was really my main goal here, just to appeal to them personally. And I think I had also never really done this much sampling before, and I'm really proud of how it turned out. And I'll definitely be using like more samples from other stuff, because since I won their contest, I actually got a custom-made sample pack containing, where's the Siege bass? I know they got it in here. Yeah, that's the Siege bass. Yeah, so it's got all kinds of stuff like that the guys made for me. I'm really glad I have this. It's actually been carrying me for my last couple projects. But yeah, I'm rambling too much. Go listen to the Battle Bros remixes, and thank you for watching.